Good afternoon and welcome to the fifth and final race of the 2009 Bay Area Super Prestige Series. Our elite men are off, and this is a race between last year's series winner Josh Snead and this year's current series leader Chris McGovern. Whoever wins between the two of them will take the series. And on the first climb, it is Josh Snead stringing out the entire elite men's field as he just lays down the hammer here, but Chris McGovern wisely holding that wheel. Scotty Chapin taking the time to talk smack back to the hecklers. And that series leader, Chris McGovern, taking over at the helm as Josh Snead holds his wheel closely, followed by Steve Rainey and Dave Wyant. And in the Eucalyptus Grove, it's the ever-present Scott Chapin and Don Myra catching up with the leaders. And Chris McGovern choosing to ride the sand. And seemingly choosing wrong. And this looks to be Josh Snead and Steve Rainey with a gap. And they're followed by Dave Wyant, who is just about to get passed by series leader Chris McGovern. Oh, and it looks like Josh Snead has dropped Steve Rainey. We'll find out if he's done this too early. Might miss that draft on the backside.
Good job, Josh! Kill it!
And it is sink or swim time for Chris McGovern. He needs to attack now, or he's going to lose that jersey to Josh. Forever.
Good job, boys. Keep it up. Keep it up. Crack up there. Go get it.
And here comes a Scott Ryder, chasing hard. Ouch. All right, last lap, and here we go. Josh coming through the chicane. Followed by, Steve Rainey taking over, and Chris McGovern getting the draft. This is it. Up the hill one last time. Josh smoking. And Steve Rainey still leaned it out for Chris McGovern, who needs to attack on this last lap if he wants to keep that jersey. Josh praying he doesn't have a last lap mechanical. Now let's go down to our starting line and see who will be crowned series champion. And it appears to be Josh Snead for the repeat. And Rock Lobster teammate Dave Wyant finishing second on the day and a valiant third in the series, followed by third place Chris McGovern, Steve Rainey, and Krishna Dole for Sheila Moon and Don Myra. And here is our series overall, with the Rock Lobsters taking the majority of the spots on the podium, and our series champion, once again, Josh Snead.
This week, my training on Wednesday wasn't bad, but then my Friday and Saturday training felt pretty awful. And yesterday I was sort of discouraged and feeling like, I wasn't probably going to be. Basically all week I was kind of practicing how to be a graceful loser when I've totally come apart and lose the series overall in the very last race. But thankfully, my coach does things right. It's not the first time that I felt bad on Friday or bad on Saturday and raced well on Sunday. So it worked out great. And all week I've just been like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I hope I don't have to race Chris one-on-one. I hope we can sort it out because he's my friend and teammate, So we were both of the mentality where we wanted to just race each other hard. And today it was nice to not have. It was a nice win for me. It didn't come down to any kind of confusion between the two of us, and it wasn't confusing with other teammates or anything like that. I managed to get separate from those guys and then seal the deal at the end, and that was the best thing for me to do.
And so the 2009 Bay Area Super Prestige Series concludes with Josh Snead once again as champion. From all of us at NCCS, thanks for watching, and keep the rubber side down.